Hey everybody, Rich Lovell with the Vacaville Baseball Barn, Master Instructor with Epstein Hitting System and Epstein Hitting Online Academy. If you haven't already subscribed or told your friends and family about us, do so now. Don't miss out on this. So I want to talk today a little bit about what should I work on what part of my swing should I work on first? And I'm going to address it like this. If you already don't know what your number one swing flaw is, then you need to stop, find someone like me, another Epstein Hitting instructor, send them a video or go online to the Epstein Hitting Online Academy, Richard Lovell, send me in a video and we'll break it down and I'll tell you. This is why. If you don't already know what your number one swing flaw is and you're just pounding away in the cage, you're doing a couple of different things. One, you're just taking hacks. Two, you're building in bad habits. Three, you're making something that could be relatively easy, extremely difficult to fix later on. So let's take, for example, number one swing flaw in young hitters, bad drag. And let's say with that bad drag, you had maybe a little bit of a twisting motion, some very, very minor bug squishing where your foot comes up, but then you kind of spin on your back foot a little bit, or even to the point that your feet were a little bit narrow. We could fix that real easy. Or when you go to stride and you do kind of spin through, that you really don't start connecting your knees or bringing your knees together. So that's relatively minor as opposed to this bad drag. Or some of the things that may happen during this bad drag, or the front shoulder being up really high. So what we would do for you is we would identify the major problem that you have, and then have you work on that and fix it. Now with that, we might be able to work on one or two things, combined together with one drill that'll help fix that particular swing flaw. But it's always best to work on one thing at a time. If you're trying to correct bad drag, front shoulder, arms too close together, vertical bow, all these things, and your lower body, it just isn't going to happen. Your brain can't think of that many things at one time trying to make sure they fit. And especially if you're doing this off of either front toss or live pitch. You just can't do it because all you're thinking about now is, location of the pitch, I just need to hit the ball. You're not really working on the flaws of your swing to get better for next year. And that's the biggest key that you can take away from this. Pick one thing, work on it, make sure you have the proper drills for it, and work on that either off a tee, off a swing away, or the impact bag that we use quite a bit until you have that perfected. And then you go to the next step, and then the next step, and the next step. And then when you get the live pitch, and you notice no more bad drag, then move on to the next thing. That's the best way to do things. If you want to know more about that, again, check out the other videos on our YouTube channel here. Subscribe, send us out to your family and friends. If you want some one-on-one instruction, check me out at Epstein Hitting Online Academy, Richard Lovell. Send in your video, and we'll begin to work on correcting all your swing flaws immediately, and then we'll get you to be the best hitter that you can be. Don't forget to give us a like on that Facebook channel, too, for Baseball Barn.